everybody, I'm Grace. I'm the founder of Possible English. Today I'm going to teach you some interesting facts and also techniques which will be really helpful for basic learners to learn English properly. Okay, before getting into this video, I expect everyone to subscribe to my channel and keep watching and keep sharing this video with others. And if you are really struggling to speak English, this video is going to be useful for everybody. Okay, let's start now with big smile on your face and we will learn something new and unique. Everyone can understand very easily. So if my English is really quite easy to understand, please leave your comment below, or if you need any Tamil and English translation together, I'm able to help you in bilingual way too. So if you're interested to join our online classes, you can reach out to this WhatsApp number immediately. Okay, let's start today's activity and task. I will teach you some interesting facts, tips, and also interesting secrets which can help you to speak English flawlessly. Okay, the first step, you must understand you're able to speak English. Even you're not proper in grammar, proper in fluency, proper in all type of things, you can just have confidence to speak first. Okay, don't think that you commit mistakes. Sometimes people, they feel hesitant to talk with everyone. Sometimes they may think in their mind that they are not well knowledged, they are not well equipped, they have only little knowledge about English, and these kind of negative thoughts can make you to stop speaking with others. So the first thing, you should improve your confidence level to the next level. How can you improve your confidence level? First, you should sit and talk to yourself. Fix your camera, switch on your camera, and then just watch your expressions on your camera. Sometimes you may feel nervous whenever you face yourself. Sometimes you feel panic looking at your face, and you will be totally scared about your facial expressions sometimes. So in such cases, you can just be quiet and then try to speak first and try to speak next, and try several times to make yourself to become a perfect speaker. So this is the way I love doing every day. I don't like to seek partners like some people. They often find out people around you to talk with you in English language. So there are some people, they are able to be with you always, but sometimes even they may become very busy even in their tight schedule. So you cannot expect others to be with you always. So try to seek friends. Whenever they get free time to talk with you, you can spend time with them also. And whenever you don't find anybody around you, better you can sit alone and you can start talking to yourself. So when you start speaking to yourself, you can gain confidence and you can feel watching your expressions. And if your expression is really nice to see, then it will encourage you to create several expressions on your face, and you can improve your accent also. Some people, they feel very bad about their accent since they are unable to speak like foreigners. So even I have been developing myself to speak like foreigners, but I don't know that whether I sound like foreigners or not. But anyhow, I love to speak like foreigners because I love to talk with foreigners. Whenever I find them on the way, I want to speak with them. I get more involvement to talk with them, and I get into a conversation with them. I love to get into conversation with them sometimes. So if you even get chance to meet such foreigners on the way, try to stop them on the way in a gentle manner and try to sit with them, and then you can talk with them. So it would be more beneficial, and you can just ask them whether is this the right time to talk with you. Do you have any space to talk with me for a few seconds, because I love foreigners. I love to talk with foreigners. So you can encourage them even, so they can also get involved in conversation, and your conversation will become it will take time, and you can talk for a long time. So if you get such kind of chances around you, you can make use of that. Yeah, anyhow, so I'm giving you many tips how to talk with somebody, how to make your conversation better, and how can you improve your English fluency day by day with the beneficial motto. Yeah, so I will give you one more clue, one more tip which can be helpful for you to improve your English language. Try to learn new words every day. Some people, they don't know how to collect words. So nowadays, AI is really famous and everyone knows to use that, right? So you can just give a topic to AI. AI will list out the words. So you can also learn new words according to different topics. So this is the way I have been developing myself, and I have been collecting some words. Even if you sit and search on Google, it will take at least one day to collect those words. But if you ask AI, you can get many words and you can try learning many words within fraction of second. So this is the way you can learn new words and try to use those words in your day-to-day life. Some people, they keep on using same words which are really quite common. If you feel it's quite common, why don't you go for another new words? So if you have set of words, you can easily use those words in your new conversation. So don't try to use the same word, the old words which you have been using for many years. So it would make your conversation or make your speech more boring. So if you should not make your conversation more complicated with complicated words. I'm not asking you to go for hard words like idioms. So idioms are really very difficult to understand, and the meaning is also different from their appearances also. So I could suggest you to go for words which are common, and sometimes others cannot be familiar with those terms. So in such cases, you can use those phrases frequently and you can explain the opponent to understand the theme or the meaning of each and every vocabulary which you use. And even you can try to teach others. So when you start teaching others, you will gain knowledge from each and every doubt which you're going to get it from your student or from your friends. Yeah, I love teaching. I loved to teach my friends when I was studying in a college. I love to teach them. I love to explain the syllabus in a short manner. So I love to read by myself before teaching them. So when I got the gist of the story, I started to tell them in a short form. So people, they love to listen to such kind of explanations. Actually, when I was writing my examinations, I didn't write something as I memorized something. I didn't have any habit to memorize anything when I was studying in a college. I had a habit to learn something on my own. I love to write something on my own. So I felt very confident about my writing, though I committed several mistakes in grammar, in tenses, in preposition. I tried my level best to put my ideas together, and I brought forth interesting sentences, interesting narrations on my own. So these kind of activities made me to get encouraged. I started to learn, started to boost myself, started to stimulate my thoughts into an imaginative story. I created many imaginative stories on my own. And also I love to use new words every day. I don't like to use the same word. Such things can make the people to get bored. So I love to use different words, unique words every day. See, even I have been using new, unique, even you could say different, unique. So different is a common word, but unique is a new word. Sometimes, most probably majority people, they are not aware of such kind of words. So I could say that you can prefer to differentiate basic English and advanced English. So it would be more beneficial for the people to learn new words and also the common words from your side. Okay, let's move on to the next title, that how can you learn tenses properly? Actually, this is the way I teach them. I have a very beautiful technique, okay, which strikes my mind right now. So let me explain that. I have overwhelming attitude to explain you the activity, the technique which I researched before a few weeks. So I will explain about that activity and also the technique. The name of the technique is question pattern technique. Question pattern technique, in a sense, you can choose one word and try to make a question and try to answer to those questions. Okay, try to multiple those questions using different verbs, not only using single verb. So let me choose a verb, work. So work, in a sense, it's a common word, like we work every day. So try to use subjects using this verb. Okay, let me focus on subjects, first person or second person or third person. When it comes to third person, there are several rules to be changed. As you know very well, we have to be very careful using third person singular. For example, he, she, it. So whenever I use first person or second person or third person plural, I need to use work as it is. But when you start using the same verb in third person singular, the rule is totally changed. So you have to focus on he works, she works. So you need to add s along with the verb, but you cannot add s along with the usage of the first person singular, second person singular, and third person plural. For example, I work, we work, they work, you work. So you can use only work. You cannot add s along with those pronouns. So you should be aware of these things. So you should differentiate when can you add s and when you cannot add s. So this is the way you have to be awakened about your grammar. Now and then you have to improve your grammatical areas more perfect, so that you can feel very liberal to talk with anybody without any restriction or any hesitation. So don't neglect to speak with others when you know little about grammar. So if grammar is an issue, don't focus, everything will go wrong. Don't focus on negative points that you don't know grammar, you don't know how to speak with others, you don't know how to interact with others, you don't know how to teach people, you don't know how to make your conversation more lengthy. So there are several problems you have been facing, I know that very well, but though you have such problems, you must know how to manage. So when you start managing, you will learn gradually to achieve your goal soon. But when you stop at the middle, definitely your encouragement or your confidence level will go down automatically. So I love to encourage myself, even if I come across or pass any negative comments on the way, I don't bother. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all, because I love to focus on positive ways. So that's the reason I'm really positive. Even I lost money, or someone cheated me, or someone showed one fake love towards us, and then they cheated us and they ran away, and there are several consequences even I have been facing, I faced it too in my past life. So don't think about past things, don't think about negative things, don't think about negative people around you. Try to focus only on positive people, positive words, positive outcomes. So there are several things which are happening around to make us to feel happy. So you can just encourage yourself, motivate yourself every day to become more positive, as I'm doing well. So I hope you have enjoyed today's conversation with me, because I love to be more spontaneous whenever I talk with others. Though I was very fast explaining all those skills, even I made my mind to become very fast to talk like foreigners. So if you want to become like me, you can join my online course very quickly. So even if you are in Singapore or Oman or Qatar, wherever you are, you can join me in my daily conversation to learn many techniques to improve your language better than today. So if you want to have a better result from your today's performance, your tomorrow's performance will become the best always if you join Possible English course. All the best. So this is my WhatsApp number. Reach out to my WhatsApp number. I'm able to speak in Tamil. I can explain everything in Tamil too. So don't think that I'm basically from some other countries. I'm basically from Tamil Nadu. My native place is Madurai. Right now I live in Coimbatore district. So if you want to learn from me, please reach out to this number. All the best. so you can do well when you start following my techniques. So I did research on English fluency and I found nearly 32 techniques. So earlier it was 16 and then I added some valuable techniques to my course, and today I have introduced 32 techniques. So if you want to be aware of those techniques, please reach out to this number and try to learn something interesting and useful to you to improve your English fluency. Bye, I'll see you in the next class. Until then, your online tutor Grace Amlarani. This is my WhatsApp number. Bye, take care.